Admission open, admission open. Apollo Academy, 11 Science and 12 Science. Subjects offered: Physics, Chemistry, Biology, Mathematics, English, Meitei Mayik, Home Science. Class commencement from 9 May 2022. Form issue from 25th April 2022. Address Kwakaithel Bazaar near Amuko office. Please contact 825-801-3846. Apollo Academy Common Universities Entrance Test CUET 2022. Class commencement 9 May 2022. Eligibility 12 pass or appearing. Available hostel seats for boys and girls of schoolgoers.
The top news headlines: drug-related activities by people of some communities in Valley District must stop immediately, warns Chief Minister N. Biren. Khasi Students Union urges government to evict illegal settlers from Khasi inhabited Khedagar village under Tausim subdivision. And burnt on entry of Meiteis at Tangzing Hill by some communities should be withdrawn at the earliest, demands KG Moirang Kendra Apunbalu. Hello, a very good evening. You're watching the Mami TV English News in Focus with me, CHENGLEINGANBI KHAIDEM. The news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren today issued strong warning against drug-related activities by people of some communities in the Valley District. Such activities must stop immediately and the government will not compromise on any drug-related issues, the Chief Minister maintained. Chief Minister N. Biren was speaking at a meeting with leaders of Paumai community as the community endorses government's war on drugs at the Chief Minister Bungalow today. A huge delegate of the Paumai tribe led by Karung AC MLA J. Kumosa, Paumai Naga Union President D. Dailot Pau, Paumai Naga Women's Union President P. Dalila Pau and other CSO leaders submitted a resolutions of the tribe declaring Paumai areas as drug-free zone to the Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today. The decision to declare a drug-free zone and against poppy plantations was arrived at during the Paumai General Body meeting held on April 28, 2022. The General Body meeting resolved to curb and control the plantations of poppy or any other forms of drugs in the Paumai Naga area and its jurisdiction so as to ensure conservation of forest lands resources with effect from April 28, 2022. Speaking to media persons at the Chief Minister's Secretariat in this regard today, the Chief Minister eulogized the leaders of Paumai for their stint to fully extend support to government's war on drugs after holding a General Assembly meeting of the community. Stating that the support from the Paumai community shows that the government's mission has become fruitful to an extent, he appealed to people of other communities in the state to endorse the same. He further maintained that particularly people of some communities in Valley region indulging in drug-related activities must stop such activities immediately and no drug-related issues will be compromised, he added. The government will always stand against anything that will affect the future of the state, Biren said. Stating that the government alone cannot win the war on drugs, he emphasized the need for collective efforts of every individual to uproot drug issues from the state and added that the success of war on drugs is the victory of the people.
Drugs ki mayokta aikhoi punna chaminadra sarkar khatana ngamoy. Government alone cannot do anything without the support of the masses. Aduna ngasi maki steps se am soba aina tabada some so big communities kharasu ngasi no ni is the moy paumina lori sigi steps the lakani have on information like hai. Aduna success will be people's, not the government. Government see for the people, by the people, of the people. Even then war on drugs ki my pak wise praja ki my pak hoy. Aikhoi di sumna aikhoi driver thawbagi wani karaida kaido baina tawbagi wani ngasi paumai community ne tawriba sumaina atai lebiriba community silnaw sing mayam punamak tawbirangna even tampakta leiba popi thaba natrasu drug ki karbar tawriba popi ki karbar tawriba tampakta lebiriba silnaw sing soina appeal tawri hantakki laiba moment sida aikhoi compromise masjid nama drug kamari leina bada tawroi ai ngarang na hanjo haja kare whoever might be whoever koi compromise tawroi aduna tampakta lebiriba singsu khabar da kaida nuti gi yauri se loi khangnarabani ai paningde jati paningde laikai paningde mim paningde loina khangnarabani aduna isa isana masigi thabaksi generation mangningai woi dungi mirol mangningai woi ngasigi mirol mangningai woi ji khangnarabani na atopa business tawbiu kudaktagi drug ki thabaksi lepiu hainai tampakta leiba popi ga drug ka mari leina na karbar tawriba kangbu du soina appeal tawri singi sinau khatana tana singi silnau mayam di husi 50-60% 70% moi they are coming forward to eradicate this drugs menace from the state totally adudi singi silnau sindi yam mangla thorpa hore.
General Secretary of Khasi Students Union, Donald B. Thaba, has urged the government of Manipur to intervene to ensure people of Khasi community inhabiting along Tamenglong and Jiribam boundary are free from any threat from encroachers and to conduct evictions drive against illegal settlers in Khasi inhabited areas in Manipur. Donald B. Thaba was speaking to media persons at a press meet held in this regard at the office headquarters of All Manipur Students Union AMSU on DM University campus today. The KSU General Secretary further said residents of Jiribam have started encroaching on Khasi community inhabited Kedagar village under Tauzem subdivision. Now the encroachers have started constructing illegal structures and farming in whole of the land area of Kedagar village, which is only 200 hectares. Villagers of Kedagar had lodged an FIR with Tausem police station. However, the district administration and the police have not taken up any actions till date, Donald said. Following the threat on the Khasi community at the village, they reported the same to KSU, after which KSU paid an inspection visit at 3 Khasi villages in Manipur and held a meeting with villagers of Kedagar. As the villagers raised various complaints, KSU sought the help of AMSU, which is also a member of NASO, to bring up solutions to the issue, he said. KSU, led by General Secretary of NASO, has also held a meeting with Chief Minister of Manipur and Birint. Following the meeting, the Chief Minister had directed the concerned district administrations to conduct evictions of illegal settlers and also assured the Khasi community to resolve the issue at the earliest. Urging the state government to protect the community, Donald expressed hope that the government will provide all the necessary help and take timely steps to protect the minority community.
The people will portray that all of those who are non-Khasis in that area, who settles in that area, are involved in that incident of lynching that Khasi youth. But then the Meitei community came through the Shillong Manipur Students Union. They came to meet us, the Khasi Students Union, in our official headquarters, and we discussed. They told us that the Meitei community is in no way involved in the lynching, since the Meiteis are also against the implementation of CAA. So we also, after having a meeting with them, we briefed towards the press and to the people of Meghalaya that we should not pinpoint at all the communities, the different communities settling in Majai, that they are involved in the incident. But there are those, let the government conduct an investigation so that the culprits will be arrested.
President of KG Moirang Kendra Apun Baluf K. Nanda urged the communities imposing ban on entry of Meiteis at Thangjing Hill, which has been the shrine of Ibudhau Moirang Thangjing since time immemorial, to withdraw the ban on the earliest. Nanda was speaking at a joint meeting of Kemkal and women vendors of Moirang Market yesterday. He further said the shrine of the deity must belong to the public, and if restrictions is imposed on entry of devotees of Ibudhau Thangjing at the shrine, people of Moirang will not remain silent. Nanda also drew the attention of the government to look into the matter and keep the Thangjing Hill as reserve forest area. On the other hand, Nanda said efforts will be made to resolve the issue of 114 vending places of Moirang Market by consulting the authority concerned to develop the market into a model market under new rules and regulations. He also appealed to the women vendors and people of Moirang to extend support to the initiative of Kemkal.
Moirang Thangjing Kuba Moiriba Thangjing Sing Haiba Mafam Masida Kanagumba Lukrana, a community of Maite, a Koibu Kaba Yaro Haiba, wahi khara thoglaiba se yaragadi masigi khongpham ase handokpiyo karigumba ipai pu haktadgi sago dunana laiba thangjing chinggi mafamda aikoina laitin khuramba chatpa khotpada athingba pirakpa taragadi marangda leba parja aikoina mase tumini yenga leitho yamsi marang parjagi mafamda mediagi thongda phanjari.
The Center on Friday released the second monthly installment of post-devolution revenue deficit grant of 7,183 crore rupees, 42 lakh to 14 states as per the recommendations of the 15 finance commissions. Among the 14 states, Manipur, which has an entitlement of 2,310 crore rupees grant for the financial year 2022-2023, received 192.50 crore rupees grant in the second monthly installment. The Commission has recommended a total grant of 86,201 crore rupees to the state for the financial year 2022-2023. The recommended grant will be released by the Department of Expenditures to the recommended states in 12 equated monthly installment. With this release, the total amount of revenue deficit grants released to the states in financial year 2022-2023 has gone up to 14,367 crore rupees. The states which have been recommended PTRD grant by the commissions during financial year 2022-2023 are Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Himachal Pradesh, Kerala, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Punjab, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Tripura, Uttarakhand and West Bengal. One grocery store attached with a tailoring shop located on the Thoubal river bank at Khekman Wangmataba Makhalekai in Thoubal district was completely reduced to ashes by a raging fire that occurred at 2:30 a.m. last night. Reports culled from the spot indicated that the fire originated from electric short circuit. The twin shops belong to one Ahantem Sundar, son of A. Ibohal, residing at Khekman Wangmataba Makhalekai. The shops are open during day and closed at night. All merchandise kept in the grocery store for sale, 4 sewing machines, a number of already tailored dresses, clothes for tailoring, expensive Rani clothes, etc. worth about 10 lakh rupees were totally burnt in the fire. The raging fire was first noticed by a few badminton players who were on way to play badminton around 4 a.m. By then, the twin shops were almost totally burnt. Visiting the site of fire, ward member of Khekman Gram Panchayat Sanasam Tomba expressed his desire for the authority concerned to provide financial assistance to Ahantem Sundar, who has been rendered helpless to survive and maintain his family of wife and 2 kids due to the devastation caused by the fire. A team of narcotics cell Infal East arrested a person along with 5 grams of suspected heroin from Kiamgai Muslim Awang Laikai yesterday. The team under the command of OC Narcotics Cell Infal East KHD Kumar seized 5 grams of suspected heroin containing in 2 plastic vials from the persons during a checking operation in Kiamgai Muslim Awang Laikai area. The arrested person has been identified as Purailat Pam Ritik Sama, 22 years old, of Herangoi Thong Makha Maibam Laikai, Infal West. The team also seized an Oppo smartphone and a silky silver color Alto car bearing registration number MN07D1709. The arrested person along with this seized item has been handed over to OC Irilbung Police Station for further necessary legal action. Agartala Municipal Corporation has resolved to dedicate a road of Tripura in the name of renowned Manipuri dance guru late Pangabam Thakur Nabakumar. Agartala Municipal Commissioner in a press release said that the decision to rechristen the road from Chandrapur Market till Chandrapur Manipur Basti as Thakur Nabakumar Singh Sarani was taken during a meeting of the Municipal Corporation. It may be mentioned that the erstwhile king of Tripura in 1925 sent Guru Pangabam Thakur Nabakumar Singh to teach Manipuri dance at Santiniketan. He is said to be the second Manipuri dance guru who was sent from Tripura to Santiniketan. National Highway New Alignment Affected Lane Owners Committee has expressed disappointment that the starting of road expansion work from Lilong to Wangjing by NHIDC LNGR project before any notification issued by DC Thoubal on the same has caused extreme inconveniences to the people of the area. Speaking at the committee, NG Chalamba in a press release said the ground leveling work at the onset of the monsoon season will cause immense inconveniences to the people. As such, appeal to the authority concerned to issue the notification before the monsoon and address the problems facing the land owners.
Admission open, admission open. Apollo Academy 11 Science and 12 Science. Subjects offered: Physics, Chemistry, Biology, Mathematics, English, Meitei Mayik, Home Science. Class commencement from 9 May 2022. Form issue from 25th April 2022. Address Kwakaithel Bazaar near Amuko office. Please contact 825-801-3846. Apollo Academy Common Universities Entrance Test CUET 2022. Class commencement 9 May 2022. Eligibility 12 pass or peering. Available hostel seats for boys and girls of schoolgoers.
Of IGAR conducted a lecture on career opportunities for youths of Komla Khong village, Imphal West District yesterday. The lecture was conducted with an objective to educate local youths regarding various career opportunities available in government and private sectors. The youths were also briefed about professional courses which can help in getting jobs in present competitive environment. Various initiatives and flagship schemes of Government of India under Prime Minister Kaushal Vikas Yojana were also discussed. A total of 25 local youths attended the lecture. Health Minister of different states who attended the 14th conference of the Central Council of Health and Family Welfare have blamed WHO for its estimate of 4.7 million COVID-related deaths in India, saying it is baseless and intended to show the country in a poor light. They said India has a robust, efficient and comprehensive system for registering deaths, and all COVID fatalities are systematically recorded transparently following a legal process. On Friday, a resolution was passed at the conference strongly objecting to WHO's estimate of COVID deaths in India. It stated that the WHO estimate is unacceptable to India and the modeling methodology used by the global health body to reach the figure was flawed. The Union Health Ministry on Thursday strongly objected to the mathematical models used by WHO for projecting excess mortality estimates linked to the pandemic, given the availability of authentic data, saying the validity and robustness of the models used and methodology of the data collections were questionable. India is likely to raise the issue at the World Health Assembly and other multilateral forum, sources in the ministry said. The price of domestic cooking gas was hiked by 50 paise per cylinder today, the second increase in 2 months. The price hike comes days after the price of commercial LPG cylinders was hiked by 102.50 rupees earlier this month. Now, a 14.2 kg non-subsidized cooking gas cylinder, also known as LPG cylinder, will now cost 999.50 rupees in Delhi. The last hike in domestic LPG prices took place on March 22nd, when the price was released by 50 paise. There was no increase in the price of these cylinders in the month of April. A 19 kg commercial LPG cylinder now costs 2,355.50 rupees, up from earlier price of 2,253 rupees. Rizodal President in Sivasagar MLA Akhil Gogoi has said that people of Assam would never accept the Anti-People Citizenship Act. Akhil Gogoi's comment came a day after Union Home Minister Amit Shah announced in West Bengal that the government would implement the Act as soon as the COVID-19 pandemic ends. Gogoi, who is also the president of the Krishak Mukti Sangram Samiti, has spearheaded the massive protests against the contentious citizenship law in Assam since 2019. Amit Shah, while addressing a public rally at the Railway Institute ground in Siliguri in North Bengal on Thursday, said that some people are saying that CAA would never be implemented in West Bengal. But he further added that CAA will be implemented for sure once the COVID-19 situation is totally under control. CAA still has relevance, and the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee cannot do anything to stop it from getting implemented. It may be mentioned that all 8 northeastern states and neighboring West Bengal witnessed violent protests since 2019 and early 2020 against the CAA. President Joe Biden announced a new U.S. weapons package worth $150 million for Ukraine's fight to repel Russia's invasion. He warned that funding was close to running out and urging Congress to authorize more. According to a senior U.S. official, the package includes 25,150mm artillery rounds, counter-artillery radars used for detecting the surge of enemy fire, electronic jamming, equipment and spare parts. The artillery munitions appeared to be meant for recently supplied US Howitzer. Prior to Friday, the Biden administrations had already sent more than $3.4 billion worth of weaponry ranging from heavy artillery to soldier, health stingers, anti-aircraft missiles and drones. It may be mentioned that Biden and the rest of the G7 leaders plus Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky are meeting virtually on Sunday to discuss Western support for the country in its struggle against President Vladimir Putin's invasion. Now let's recap the headlines once again. Drug-related activities by people of some communities in Valley District must stop immediately, warns Chief Minister N. Biren. Khasi Students Union urges government to evict illegal settlers from Khasi inhabited Khaidagar village under Tausim subdivision. And ban on entry of Meiteis at Tangjing Hill by some communities should be withdrawn at the earliest, demands KG Moirang Kendra Apunbalub. That's the end for today's News English Bulletin. Keep watching Mami TV News for more update.
Admission open, admission open. Apollo Academy, 11 Science and 12 Science. Subjects offered: Physics, Chemistry, Biology, Mathematics, English, Meitei Mayik, Home Science. Class commencement from 9 May 2022. Form issue from 25th April 2022. Address: Kwakaithel Bazaar near Amuko office. Please contact 825-801-3846. Apollo Academy Common Universities Entrance Test CUET 2022. Class commencement 9 May 2022. Eligibility 12 pass or peering. Available